Hi guys, I remember Barack once got in my Steam account without asking and played Life is Strange with you. Did you know there is a prequel to this game?
I'm sorry, honey. I just was interested if this game is that good because your taste in games must be good. And, oh, there is?
Of course there is if she's asking this, you moron. Just look at the screen, would you?
Barry is definitely not beating the allegations anytime soon.
Oh, but you are? Ugh, whatever. So, like, what, is this the backstory of Max? Like, what happened before the Blackwell?
Yeah, I don't think Max would lit up one, and that's for the better, because if you want to get lung cancer, then at last get it from something that tastes good. Light up a Cuban cigar and you're chilling, but no, smoking the fucking cigarettes is worse than even smoking pot like Barry.
No, get away from the choo-choo little girl. It won't be able to stop.
Wait, playing with death, smoking, stupid decisions. Oh no, please don't tell me she is the main character.
What are you getting? Oh, okay. I just got it. Well, you can't say it will be boring.
But this time, if it will fail to be successful like the first game, then we won't be recording another episode. Nuh-uh. I'm down for some actually fun games instead of listening to the 5-minute speech of some depressed teenage girl who thinks she is the shit and the whole world revolves around her.
Wait, she is a teenager? Okay, if you don't want to continue it, then I can handle it even if I'm all alone. Actually, now, thinking about it, I would prefer to play it alone. You should get more immersed in the story without all the backseat gaming, of course. Hell yeah, what a save for Joey.
Hold on, guys. I will just turn the music up because it's kind of important when we are going to a concert.
That was definitely not a nice save, Joe. And you don't say it out loud, too. But wasn't she like 19 in first game? So she is like, what, 18 here?
You aren't wrong about her age in the first part, but this game is set 3 years before Max actually got accepted to the Blackwell Academy. So this is 2010, and Chloe is a 16-year-old girl here with a lot of struggles and unlucky timing. But I actually didn't play this game earlier, and all I know about from the Steam description is that it's basically about Chloe and Rachel.
This place is awesome.
Wait a minute. There is something off in her voice, but I can't pinpoint exactly what.
That is because it's a different voice actor. In first game, Ashley Birch was the voice of Chloe, but in Before the Storm, which was released back in 2017, she was in that huge voice actor strike that was happening for about 11 months. So developers had to cast someone else, and it's Rihanna DeVries. And in all honesty, she ain't that much different. And you can really believe it's a younger version of Chloe without some artificial pitch altering.
So let me guess, after her dad, which seemed like a good man, passed away due to that incident, she decided to start smoking pot, buying it from some shady dealer, and now she wants to go to that crack house and inject herself with God knows what, and probably have a drink in which some crackhead will dissolve the funny pill that Bill Cosby and Biden is a fan of. Huh?
That was, wow, that was weirdly very specific, and in all honesty, it kind of scares me.
If I had any friends.
You have anything else you want to say?
It's very weird how the first thing you thought about is a grape when you know you are talking about a 16-year-old girl. You're a creep, man.
Now that is the peak example of projection if I ever seen one. And aren't you the one that is always preaching how the age of consent in many states and in Washington, D.C. is 16?
Yes, that is true. The age of consent in D.C. state is 16, but where you came from, the age of consent is 17, so...
D.C. isn't a state, you pea-brain.
It isn't? So in which state it is?
In none, it's a district.
So it's just like a state?
No, it isn't. It's their own thing.
What you're describing right now is a state, dude. Make up your damn mind.
God damn it. Joe, D.C. is a district, so it's basically a small square where presidents is required to live, and we're between Maryland and Virginia. It's in the Constitution. It's like a small restricted area for the president.
Hey, yeah, just shut up and talk to the bouncer already. When he says, "What are you still doing here?" say his mom, and that will definitely make him let us in.
That's stupid. But I'll take a look at the dialogue options. We need to start insulting this guy since it's the only option.
A backtalk challenge. More like a get slapped challenge.
I don't appreciate the fourth wall break here. It's really awkward.
Just like a conversation with you, you asylum escaping creep.
Don't you remember what it's like to be a teenager? I just want to see the band.
Real tough insult there. I'm surprised he didn't start to immediately cry.
Isn't it past your bedtime?
If you're going to choose left or top answer, I'm going to crash out Barack.
Oh yeah? Watch me then.
Isn't it past yours?
Ouch. What the flip, dude?
Real cute.
What did I do to you?
That's what you get for ignoring my suggestion, Obama.
And what you gonna do about it? Punch Joe again? Is this your threat to me?
Kittens riding tiny mopeds are cute. I'm more like Red Sonja riding a Panzer tank.
Jesus Christ, I can't cope with so much cringe. Can we stop this conversation already?
You could have a flamethrower, an army of robot ninjas, and a motherfucking dragon on a leash in there, and I'd still kick your ass.
I give up. You're all right, kid. Go on in.
Okay, there is no way people were this stupid back in 2010. He got to have more drugs in his system than the crackheads inside with needles in their dicks.
He looks like a big guy, and since steroids are also classified as drugs, that might be true. But I'm not sure. He looked pretty healthy, and that's something you can't say about 90% of anabolic warriors.
Especially Sam Sulek. Have you seen him recently? He's now looking worse than ever. His skin is similar to sandpaper, and his acne is worse than acne of a 30-year-old Discord mod who reviews Reddit with his 17 Discord kittens in daytime while sending them half of their inheritance money and indulges in some conspiracy theories about Alex Jones being replaced by a clone in the nighttime. All that while munching on some Funyuns and Doritos.
Already did, and 5 times today on the top of that.
Everyone in your family despises you, and your son is faking to like you just to get pardoned? You fucking dinosaur.
Now, that is a bit extreme for my liking, but I understand the reasoning.
What a cute doggo. Let me pet you. Who's a good boy? That's right, you're the good boy.
Joe's love for the dogs is one of the very few behaviors I accept. I also have a Sonny and also had Bo. But Bo was 4 years older, and sadly he died back in 2021. But he was a good doggo, so I'm sure he's in a happy land right now. Dogs are really man's best friend. Their unconditional love is eighth wonder of the world.
I mean, if I was forced to choose one out of the two to take care of, I would get a cat 10 out of 10 times. You just have to empty the litter once in a week and refill their bowls with food and water, and they don't eat that much since they are pretty small, and they will take care of themselves. They don't need you for anything else than those two things. Meanwhile, with a dog, you have to teach it to not piss or shit in the house when he's a puppy. You have to walk with him 3 times a day. If you take a big dog, then you also need to be really fucking careful about his behavior, because while cats are intelligent, a dog is going to be a nut job if you won't take a proper care of him. Prime example of that is Joe's Commander Tate. Who would have thought that giving Grandpa Joe a dog would turn into 24 serious bites in the White House, where many of those required stitches? So in short, if I had to play with a pet of my friend, then it's a dog. But to have in your house is cat, 1,000%.
That's just called being a man-child with responsibility being his biggest enemy. How are you gonna say that shit and then go on and have 5 kids with 3 different women?
He has the money, so he probably hired nannies for 4 of those kids, and the only one he had an interest in taking care of is Ivanka for his messed up, creepy reasons. I heard he was the one telling Ivanka which plastic surgeries to get.
Listen to me, dude. I know this is the first thing that comes to your mind when talking about kids, but I just saw a potential, so I couldn't help but to perfect someone with my God-given genetics. And some of Ivana's too, but mostly mine. And why are we talking to this pot dealer?
Because it's a familiar character from the first game, so listening to the dialogues before all that crap that happened later is interesting from the lore standpoint.
Don't worry about it, baby. He is always like that. Whenever we play a game with some character, he finds someone to dunk on for whatever reason, and he just keeps doing it until we end the episode. I guess that's what you do when you're the most insecure man in America. It's scary that someone like his ass got elected as a damn president. Really?
Come here a lot, or...
Yeah.
Right. It's cool.
I'm really glad you approve.
Nah, I'm all up to light one up, but I wouldn't buy from him. I prefer my trusted sources.
Whatever.
Who knows if he hasn't added some harmful drugs to his mix?
Here we go.
Uh-oh, we're in trouble now.
Fuck.
Hey, you okay?
I'm fine.
Relax. You bumped into me, remember?
God, this dialogue is more fake than CNN News.
Fuck off, man.
Hey, you don't know who I am, do you?
Yeah, you are some drunk medhead who is built like a fucking twig. Now fuck off before I snap you in half and break that beer bottle on your damn head.
All right. Mosh pit is a no-go. Fine.
Oh no, now we have to try out those rotten stairs.
Thankfully, Chloe isn't Trump, so she won't break them after taking one step.
I much prefer to break stairs with my legs than to break my legs with stairs like you do.
Okay, that's actually a good comeback. I won't even lie.
Fuck, yes! Finally made it. I can't believe it.
And there goes our ad revenue from this video. Great idea with turning the music up, Michelle. Real nice.
If you actually had any clue about technology, you would know that whoever edits those videos can just simply mute it post-production.
Those fucking clowns again? Seriously? Is he still crying about those $2 worth of beer that I spilled over him?
You should be more careful. It's a rough place.
I don't like your attitude.
Just roast his ass so hard that he will just freeze there out of pure embarrassment. What a pussy you are.
Listen, dude, I'm just trying to de-escalate conflict, but I ain't gonna apologize to such a dickhead, okay? Never mind. You were right about insulting him.
Then how about I show you how unimpressed I am with limp dick assholes who get butthurt over a spilled beer?
I think she's calling us out, dude. She's gonna regret every word. Every word.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
I'm gonna
Bro, this bootlicker right besides him is this game equivalent of that Chinese kid in Brickleberry. Editor, pull up the clip so our viewers can see the uncanny resemblance.
This is called a girlfriend. Something you'll never have.
Oh, damn it, he called him gay? Oh, he got fear on commitment. And I'm gonna tell you all about being a park ranger.
You look more like a park ranger.
Oh, snap! He said pork ranger! That's a play on words, yo! Forest fires are extremely dangerous.
Is that what your face up?
Oh, new kid dropped an HBO word.
Picture everyone naked. Picture everyone naked. Picture everyone naked.
Picturing kids naked? Don't you do enough of that at home, you pudgy pedophile?
Oh, no. He's saying pork ranger's a pee-pee toucher.
Oh no, I remember it airing on Comedy Central. It was unfunny, racist, and very cheap. I don't understand how people liked it to the extent of producers making another show which reuses most of the character designs, and that's Paradise PD.
Relax, humor. It's called a dark liberal. And who the hell is this girl that just came up here out of nowhere, and why?
This dude just assaulted a woman. Give me his address so I can nuke him right this instance.
First off, it's just a video game, and second of all, you don't have the codes anymore, little bro, or any power to launch those suckers, so zip your mouth because it reeks of cheese and dead man.
Let me go, Frank.
Not gonna happen. Calm down.
And how's that for talking with a junkie pot dealer Donnie, huh?
Okay, it's kind of cool and he even gained a bit of my respect, but it's a tiddlywink of it since he is still a damn pot dealer and a junkie living in his RV, and that's called being homeless. I have seen it also trending on TikTok some time ago, and it still baffles me how someone can be this lousy. Is her mom Biden? I swear this dude says that every single morning whenever he cooks breakfast. Kudos to him for not burning the kitchen bow. With his geriatric hands, I would assume he wouldn't be able to flip those eggs. But this fossil can surprise you.
I still can't get over it that instead of serving orange juice along, he serves a cup of his horrible concoction where he adds 2 spoons of coffee, a bag of Lipton tea, fills it to the half with Red Bull, and then tops it off with half a cup of Everclear. Like, who does that?
Leave it. It's Joe you're talking about. He always fucks something up. He cooks a perfect eggs and bacon, and then boom, it's all ruined by the smell of this potion in the room. That's why you gotta have your Diet Coke in the fridge.
But it's a perfect drink to start your day with. It has it all. It gives you a caffeine kick to start your day fresh and energized. It has a tea bag, so you know it's very healthy and got all the antiperspirants or whatever they are called. And Everclear is just for this tangy aftertaste and to get you going. And it's also my signature to make this drink Biden certified.
You know that the antioxidants don't block or counter all the chemicals from Red Bull, right? This drink is about as healthy as Trump's daily diet. Just please don't ever serve it to us, but just a glass of orange juice. It's being chosen by so many millions for a reason, and a good damn reason.
We really should get going and apologize to our mom. Moms deserves the best treatment and sincerest apologies.
I know you're saying that mostly because you're a mom, but you're right, and I fully agree. Moms are the best, but Chloe needs a father figure in her life, clearly. I mean, Jesus, being 16 and smoking pot, going to some crack houses and buying the weed from some junkie, what the hell is that? When Barron was 16, he was already banging hookers and playing on a soccer team.
Oh, look, it's a thing Trump doesn't know about. Protection.
What? He clearly knows about it? I mean, bro has entire Secret Service to him? You are kind of weird today, Bombi boy.
Listen, it's not my fault that the Magnum condoms are too small for me, and anyway, putting it on the Don's Impaler 3000 would be like putting a Biden-themed wrapper on a Ferrari. It doesn't make sense.
In your case, it would be more like putting a spoiler on a Fiat 500, you shrimpy.
Oh, honey, how would you know that?
Time for next scene.
Hey, Mom. You wanted to talk?
Chloe, what happened to you?
It's no big deal. I walked into a door.
I know the pain. Happens all the time to me.
When I send you a text message, Chloe, like last night, I need you to answer.
You can just say text. You don't have to say message.
And I need you to answer without the snark.
An apology would be good, but it's the truth that we were sleeping. So let's go with that.
I was sleeping. I didn't get your text until just now.
Oh, you make it so hard to trust you.
Great choice, Barry boy.
To talk about?
What is it with you and David? Always cutting to the chase. Why can't we just have some pleasant conversation before school?
Pleasant and school don't belong in the same sentence.
Watch your mouth, orange version of Chunks, but without the soccer skills. Every time I visit school, it's the most pleasant time for me.
Every single minor on the face of the globe should get a restraining order against you, preventing you from getting within a 100-mile radius of them, you forgotten Neanderthal.
Now, that's not nice. You're being too harsh on Neanderthals, Donnie.
Ah, right. School. My favorite.
You used to love to learn.
Yeah. I used to think drugs were lame too.
Hunter did too, but I slapped some sense into the boy.
Let's not fight. I made you breakfast.
Nah. I'll just grab something later.
Now, I don't know about that. I could go for some bacon and eggs. Shit is bussing. Can you get one of the maids to cook some, Barry?
Sure, but let me watch this scene first.
What are you gonna eat?
I'll enjoy that, huh?
Tired, huh? That'll teach you to break curfew.
What?
I know what time you came home last night. And don't think you can get out of school just because you missed the bus again.
Why would you assume that?
Who do you think your principal calls when you skip? Do you think I enjoy lying for you? Saying you're sick just so you don't get expelled? Between your grades and your disregard for my rules, I see you slipping. I'm worried.
But Mom, the whole point of lowering expectations is so you won't be disappointed in me. Never again.
You're happy doing what you're doing? Fine. Keep at it. Just let me know so I can stop fighting with Blackwell to keep you on scholarship. Money's tight enough as it is.
Then take out a small student loan of $1 million. It will be more than enough to cover the scholarship and leave some lunch money.
Don't fall for that, guys. I did that, and now I'm over here still trying to pay off my student loans from 1960s. I'm going to turn that pension from 200,000 to 200 quintillion on stake.com this year.
Great, David's taking an interest. He's a good man. Maybe he can help.
And he will? Slapping some discipline in that rascal was necessary? I always did that with Baron whenever I caught his ass doing homework instead of grinding solo queue on League of Legends. We have maids for that. Or he could also bully some nerd from his class to do his homework. My boy is a damn giant after all.
Is that your game plan for him to graduate from college in a couple of years? Or will you just bribe the principal?
I don't think it will be necessary. Did you ever see Baron? He is acoustic as hell, and that's like a superpower. I think he will be graduating this shit in his freshman year.
No. If he's kind enough to share his experience, I expect you to listen.
Like I'd let him get within 15 feet of me.
When he takes you to school today.
Very funny.
You will be nice, you will be respectful, and you will say thank you.
Are you serious? This is such...
What, Chloe? Such what?
Mom's trying, I guess. Maybe I should too. But what's the point in getting along if it means pretending everything's fine when it's not?
Bro, what? What the fuck does it even mean?
Mom, I know you're dealing with a lot.
Thank you. I understand you don't need me as much anymore. But I need you.
I do still need you. You're my mom.
I'm proud of you for being so self-sufficient. But the whole world's not out to get you.
Tell that to the world.
Oh. So this game also features a diary.
But I love you.
That's good to
I love
know.
you too.
We can read some more in it if we ever get sucked into the game so hard to explore more of the lore.
Did someone say to get sucked hard? What in the freaky dicky is going on in this room? A group action? Ooh, now that is me likey.
Where the fuck do you all keep coming from? Every other episode, there is some uninvited fuck entering this room. What do I pay my Secret Service for?
Okay, Orange, let me explain something to you. White House is not yours, or any one of us for that matter. It's a federal government building, and you don't pay Secret Service. They are paid off by all of the 300 million Americans in this country. There is a former president section of the White House underground. It's like a Diddy party all day, every day down there. Especially now, since Joe got to add a sex dungeon in there.
Shit, you're for real? I thought there was just a basement with some pickle jars and a bunker under the east wing. So it was fake? There is no bunker?
No, that is true. I keep my pickles in there. And there is a bunker, but that's what the east wing is for, basically. The dungeon is here in the west wing. I named it after the great Kanye West, which is now known as Ye. And his profound thoughts are truly ones of a great artist. I agree with a lot of his statements, especially the ones about...
Nope. You must be nuts if you're thinking I'm letting you finish this sentence. I don't even know what is happening now with him since we are shooting this a day after Super Bowl. I checked out Yeezy.com when I saw his ad from the dentist office, and legit, there is only one thing in there, and it's a goddamn white t-shirt with a big-ass shuriken symbol in the middle, if you know what I mean. Do not check out his site for your own sake.
You know, I can't say anything good about him, but I also won't hate on the guy since he praised me and Elon when he went on that rant on X. For legal reason, I can't bring this up, and even if I wanted, I think he deleted his account, so there's that. But he praised me.
And he made graduation.
My share of scraps. But it's not responsible. You owe it to your mother to do better.
Tell me again what I owe my mother, dirtbag.
Electrode insulator's probably cracked. You know what a spark plug does?
Yes.
It ignites.
Did you not hear me? I said I know what it does.
Then go grab my socket wrench set from the garage, and we can get moving.
Going back on that Ye convo, you guys need to learn how to separate the music from the artists. It's safe to say the old Kanye West we know is gone now, and we still can enjoy his music, but disregard and not condone his words, worldviews, and rants. Saying he is right because he made graduation, late registration, or Yeezus is the dumbest shit I heard.
Tiniest penis in all of Arcadia Bay.
What? This muscle car rocks. Of course not his daily ride because it's old, dangerous, hard to control, unreliable, and bad to the environment, but it looks sweet. I would love to take this out on a track once in some time.
Isn't it the same car that George Washington used in the battle against the Brits? Editor, back me up here with the clip.
That is some old-ass Challenger commercial. The car in the game doesn't even have a brand.
Nah, I am pretty sure this is war footage straight from the war site where George Washington famously committed a vehicular manslaughter of multiple Brits that day. And it was damn well worth it. Truly a hero way ahead of his time. That is why the muscle cars are a symbol of this country to this day.
Ready to roll?
Please don't want to talk. Please don't want to talk.
I want to talk to you about something.
Fuck.
We don't have to like each other, but you will respect me. You've enjoyed enough of a vacation from having a father figure. So there's some things I want to be real clear about.
Let's just hear him out. I want to hear if he is a reasonable man or just some a-hole.
Joyce, your mother, she's hurting, Chloe. Hurting for you. You've had it rough, no doubt about it. But all this staying out late, ignoring her command, drinking, drug use, it's making everything harder for her. You need to shape up, get your act together, and put someone else first for a damn change. Am I making myself clear?
Is it crazy if part of what David's saying makes sense to me?
He is putting that in a very non-understanding way and in a wrong time, but he is making sense. We can't be so self-centered. I mean, we were all presidents. This is our duty to put American citizens first.
Or drop 50 nukes on some unregistered poor orphanage in Yemen to give those kids some freedom in heaven. Isn't that right, Bombi boy?
What did I ever do to you to catch that stray?
Subscribe to Oval Office Gaming right now, or Barack will go get your oil with his drones.